Brexit news. Simon Coveney warns time-limited backstop is a deal-breaker. Image. Getty. Irish Deputy Prime Minister Simon Coveney said the Irish backstop remains a deal-breaker in talks as Theresa May wrangles with her own cabinet to deliver an acceptable compromise to Brussels as well as fuming Brexiteers and the DUP.The Prime Minister is under pressure domestically after reports emerged she was prepared to allow a number of regulatory checks between Northern Ireland and Great Britain in exchange for UK-wide membership of a customs union. She is also working to please Brexiteers by making the next British offer strictly time-limited, a policy Mr Coveney brands a deal-breaker. Mrs May believes this is the answer to Brexit's most contentious question and will break the deadlocked negotiations ahead of next week's European Council summit. On a time-limited backstop, Mr Coveney told ITV News, "It is a deal-breaker. We need to ensure that we can reassure communities in the island of Ireland that they're not going to face the corrosive impact of a physical border re-emerging on the island of Ireland, bringing back memories of the past, the requirement of security around border checks and so on." Intense talks will continue over the weekend as both sides attempt to make a Brexit deal possible when leaders gather in Brussels next week. EU chief negotiator Michel Barnier has signalled decisive progress will be needed before they sit down for a Brexit-themed dinner on October 17. Senior EU officials insist that the Frenchman wants to have a deal ready to conclude by then, but a number of issues are still to be resolved. The EU's most senior official Jean-Claude Juncker believes a deal is possible in the time frame. "I want to believe that we will be able to find a deal with our British friends between the European Council meeting next week and the possible one in November," he said. "We therefore need substantial progress, which we should be able to see next week." Stressing the fragility of talks, the European Commission president revealed member states have demanded ramped-up no-deal preparations. "Some members consider that we should do more to prepare for a no-deal," the 64-year-old added. "I have good reasons for not doing that. We are not insisting too much because it would be seen as a provocation in London." Express.co.uk understands the EU27 will not stop with their no-deal preparations until the withdrawal agreement receives the legal and political go-ahead. The senior source said, "We can never exclude the possibility of negotiations breaking down."